All right, all right. Right, one more time. Yeah, do that one more time. Yeah. Okay, okay. Like I always say, like my mother say, thank God for Jesus. It is Awake the F Up Monday. It is Monday, September the 22nd, 2025. 3 minutes after the hour, guys. Welcome to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up team with the Queen Janice Segure. Hey guys, welcome to all you guys over there on YouTube. We truly appreciate you guys right now. Please, if you don't mind, like, share, follow, subscribe to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up team. We truly appreciate you guys and also the overwhelming love. And if you want to call in, the number is 570-982-6950. On a Wake the F Up Monday, this is the only place to be. If you got a deficit of love, this is where you get that love. Some of y'all are not getting that love this morning on a Monday already. First business day of the week, you're not getting no love. So if you're not getting no love, come stop by here with us in the chat room and you'll get some love. But most importantly, it's the only place on earth where you get your morning started right. To the Queen Janice Award. Good morning. God bless. And how are
Good
you?
morning. Good morning. Peace and love. All is well over here. Peace and love, beautiful souls. So let me just tell you what it looks like over here in my neck of the woods. As far as the weather's concerned, it is feeling like the first day of spring. If you ask me, it's 56 degrees outside right now. High around 72 today, and the low is going to be 51 and sunshine all day. So it's going to be sounds like a beautiful, crisp fall day to me. I'm Janice Segure from the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up team, the only place on earth where you get your morning started right.
All right. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. And you can hear the contrast between Janice and myself. Janice sounds like a professional person. I sound like I come right there from Innerville and 163rd in the Bronx.
Shout out to the Bronx.
uh, Janice is definitely have brought a different perspective on this show, and we truly appreciate her for that. So, guys, in the chat room, let's give Janice a round of applause right now.
Woo, thank y'all. Thank you for the
Now,
love.
now, before we get into the show on Wake the F Up Monday, we want to, and we'll talk about it throughout the show. We want to give thanks, and I'll want to hear what Janice got to say. But I was going to ask earlier in the show, but I mean later on in the show, but we'll get into it now. First thing I want to say is thank you, and thank you for everyone. I mean everyone who came out to Comedy in Harlem this past Saturday for brunching with the Shawn Harvey Morning Show with the Wake Up team. And it was an absolutely total success. And thank you so much. I like it filled my heart. We only had 3 to 4 empty chairs. The place was packed. We had a great time. The energy was amazing. Folks were getting together, getting together to have a good time. Good time. The vibes were incredible. The vibes. It was just, you could feel the spirit in the air. You could feel the goodwill in the air. The moment you walked in, at least for me, I love the way that the whole show was produced, the way the Shay Chanel got up there, then we got up there, then the comedy show, then we fellowship, took some pictures, and that was it. I wanted to give a shout out to Jamie Roberts and Nikki Sunshine.
Yes.
The owners of Comedy in Harlem for allowing us to have our movement and our show take place at their location. Shout out to Kenny Williams and Kenny Wu, the comedians who tore the roof down. Tore the roof down. And also DJ Hot Sauce, my brother, the boss, of course, DJ Hot Sauce, thank you. And I like to say that we've had these events before, and we used to do them on a Thursday night, Janice.
Mm.
And definitely doing it on a Saturday afternoon took it to a whole nother level. And out of all these events that we have done, this has been the best one for me.
Oh, yay. Oh,
So,
good.
so,
Right.
so again, I was on the phone yesterday
Mhm.
thanking people before we get into the show, guys. I know we got a show to do. I get it. But let us rock out for a moment.
Right. We wanna get there.
We're gonna get there. Let us rock out. I have full confidence in myself that this was going to work out really good. It exceeded my expectations, no question about it. And I just was on the phone yesterday, Janice, for a few hours, trying to actually get in touch with everyone who showed up, or if I didn't know you, the person who brought you there. And I was thanking everyone, and I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for making brunching with the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up team an overwhelming and overwhelming success.
Yeah.
And we look forward to doing it again in New York, and we're going to take it out on the road, and we appreciate you. So now, in saying all of that, Janice Segure, and guys, if you missed it, you missed a good one.
Absolutely.
But we're going to keep the doors open for you. We're going to keep doing the shows until you show up in person. And Janice,
Mhm.
know this: that was the folks that showed up. That was thank God for them. That was
Mhm.
just a small fraction of our
Mm.
everyday chat room. So I
Yes.
truly appreciate you guys for showing up, and the people who couldn't make it. God bless you, because I knew if you could have made it, you would have. And thank
Mhm.
you so much for supporting. Now, Janice, this is actually your first time uh being thrust in this arena, and then and I'm just talking about the podcast part, not even the part where you're in front of folks that
Yeah.
you usually chatting with in the chat room, but they're live in person. Janice, before we get on to the show, and guys, we just want to share, and guys, if you was there, share your experience about it, whether it was good, bad, or indifference. It's all good. Janice, how was your experience with attending, participating in, and fellowshipping with the brunching with the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Waves?
Absolutely lovely. I had a great time. Now I was very nervous being on stage in front of all those people. I do prefer backstage, but they showed me so much love. These people, they were so real, all of them. And your mom, oh my God, I know where you get it from. Hey, Mama Harvey, love you. We sat down and we were chatting for chatting it up for a minute. Your mother is funny, okay?
And
She's funny. And so what I said to her later, I said, "Are you really 93 or was he just joking?" And she just blushed and everything, like I'm like, "Oh my gosh, she is amazing." But I had a fantastic time, and, Saturday was good. That Saturday time slot that you selected was great. To me, the place was packed. The place was packed. There was so much love, and, shout out to Prentice and LaShawn and all the Shawns that I met, and, what was the other one? The Godfather. I mean, it was really nice seeing everybody putting a face with the name, it was great. I loved it. I had a great time. So I hope that we do have another one on a Saturday like that. I mean, the weather was beautiful. It was a great day.
well, thank you, Janice. Listen, let's give Janice a round of applause. She had a great time.
I had a great time.
Uh, I'll tell you this. And God, are they saying anything in the chat room?
Yeah, they are. Hold on, let me
Okay. Okay. Before you do that,
oh, they're saying
so
good morning and stuff. Saturday was great. We had a great time. Yay. Shout out to all of them. Hey, hey, everybody.
now, guys in the chat room, Janice came over to me after the show. She was like, "Shawn, do they like me? What do you think?" She said, "Shawn, do they like me? Do Miss Miko like me?" I said, "No, I could listen to me." I said, "Don't worry about all that. Long as I like you, ain't got to worry about that."
You
That's
did say
exactly what
that.
I said. And I said, "Just stay focused and do what you do." And it
Yep.
was weird that you said that, Janice, because guess what?
What?
Miss Miko, I talked to Miss Miko later on that night. We did like a little recap because she was very busy because she had to come back to New York the next day.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll talk about the performance part in a minute. And Janice Segure, Miss Miko said, what she said to me?
What?
You don't even know this. I'm just saying. She said, Shawn, we were talking about it, and she said, Shawn, I really like Janice Segure.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. That is so important to me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Because you know what? It'll be easy to work together, But
Hold on a second. Hold on. Hold on a second. Hold on.
Okay, okay,
Hold on.
okay.
Hold on. Hold
Okay.
on. Hold on. It's
Okay.
my daughter, Arena. You're on the podcast right now. Everybody's listening, so don't say nothing crazy.
Who?
Hold on. It's my daughter. Wait, it's my daughter. Wait.
Oh.
Arena, don't say nothing crazy. We're on the air and everybody's on there. You okay?
Just call me later when you get off.
All right. Now, can I call you after the show?
Are you gonna call me or are you gonna forget?
Oh God. See, you see. All right. I love you too. God bless you.
She's funny too.
Yeah,
It runs in the family.
yeah. And see, she said that knowing that everybody was listening, but it's so good. And God bless her too. And Miss Miko said, she said, and then she don't even notice. I'm just sharing it. She said, Shawn, I really like Janice. And I said, that's good, Miko, because yes, it is important that you want to have a good working relationship with anybody, regardless of what you're doing in life. That's a good thing. And it touched my heart when she said that because Miss Miko is a very genuine person. She's a very honest person. There's a lot about Miss Miko that we could talk about for hours, but it's all good. But I know when Miko is saying something from her heart, it really is the truth. And one thing about Miko, she is brutally honest. I'm telling you, she's been honest on this show. She's been brutally honest. So when she said that, I was like, good. We are on point and we are on our way to being great. And I wanna give. I know Miko's not on the show. She'll be here Thursday, right? Miko's never on the show on Monday because of work. So she'll be on the show later on in the week. But I can't wait all the way to Thursday for this. Thank God for Jesus. I want to give a shout out to Miss Miko. She kicked some ass on that panel. Miss Miko took it to a whole nother level. And I want to say to her, which I said to her anyway, I want to thank her for doing an excellent job. And I want to thank Janice. Janice, I want to thank you. Guys, we threw Janice right into the fire pits. Janice, look, guys, don't worry. Later on today, I'm going to put up some video of Janice's face.
No.
Yeah. Janice was like, oh my God. And I said, Janice, like you running up the beachfront and saving Private Ryan. If you saw the first season of Saving Private Ryan, they was all getting killed at the beachfront. That was Janice looking. But Janice, when you came downstairs after your name was introduced, then you feel the love.
Immediately. And even before then, because when I was mingling, outside before the show even started, a lot of people walked up to me and they recognized, and they introduced themselves and stuff. And so the love started immediately. So yeah, I felt it and I was comfortable. Thank you, LaShawn, for walking up to me and introducing yourself and everybody else who did so, because it made it was like an icebreaker, for me. Like, okay, I know these people, these are my people too. So
Yeah. And that's just exactly what it is. Is sometimes you get caught into these situations where you're thrust in front of folks that you didn't have that physical connection with, but you had that sort of online connection, and they show you love. That's why folks on this show who listens to this show, and I said it on stage, half the time I can't even do this show without you guys. Let's give a shout out. And even for the folks who didn't make it, God bless you as well. We can't do this show without you guys. Let's give them a round of applause.
thank you. Absolutely. They came out and showed so much love.
They showed that.
I was
And
impressed. I'm like, wow, they really love Shawn.
uh,
My husband and I, we were talking, and I was like, a lot of them came from PA. Man, talk about support, talk about loving somebody. My God. That was amazing. Like, your people are my people. I
oh
love
God.
them. It was great.
Hey guys, and shout out to Janice Segure's husband, who I didn't even know it was. I never met the man.
I know.
I never met this man. And when I walked into the club, I didn't see Janice. I didn't see anybody. I just saw people in the room. I felt the energy. And there was a brother sitting at the end of the bar. He looked like an old school backup singer. He looked like he was running for political office 20 years ago. And I walked over to him. I said, "Hey, how you doing?" I didn't even know who he was. I didn't know. I just because if y'all know me, y'all know me. I'm very
Right.
receptive. I'm gonna say hello, goodbye. I'm one of those guys.
Uh-huh.
And I introduced myself to him. He didn't even say who he was. I
Oh,
was
man.
just like, "Hey, how you doing, man? My name is Shawn." Well, I hit him with all that. "Welcome, man. Thank you so much. Come by. Hope you have a good time." I hit him with all that. And then 3 minutes later, Janice walks over to me. "This is my husband." I was like, "Oh my."
Dude.
So again, we'll talk more. We'll talk more about it, throughout the show. But again, once again, we didn't want to take too much time. But obviously, we did the brunch. The brunch was nothing but love. It was overwhelming. So we're going to talk about it. And we'll talk about it for a few more minutes. Shout out to Princess Cox No Pause,
Yes.
Diane Hall. Some of our original members were in the building. All of LaShawn's, right, was in the building. I'm going to miss some names, but I'll get them all throughout the show. Mrs. MG and Happy and these guys that were in there. Thank you so much. Bernadette was the only one that took a picture of us while we were on stage. And Bernadette, I love you so much for her crew out.
Yes.
Truly appreciate it. The ambassador, Vanetta George, thank you so much. Right, the Godfather of Rashima and all of Miss Miko's people. Thank you so much. There was even some people there that I didn't even know who they were. Auntie Jackie, thank you so much for coming out. But there were a few selected people that came, supported, bought a ticket, enjoyed the event, and said, "Yo, you know what? I'm going to start listening to the show as well."
Yes, absolutely. One lady was asking me for, a couple of people actually were asking me for the information. I walked up to them and I'm like, "So do you watch the show? Are you on?" And she was like, "No, but I will now, let me have the information." And she was about to write it down and I just gave her a flyer. I'm like, "Just look us up right here, kind of a thing." But yeah, we got some new people coming into the show. Give a clap for that.
Okay, so guys, I'm gonna jump into the chat room in a minute, but God bless you guys. Thank you so much. We will have another event. We have another one in New York in about another 4 to 6 months. I don't want to do it too often in New York, but we will have another one, and we truly appreciate you. Shout out to Shay Chanel. Thank you so much for performing.
She did a wonderful job.
Wonderful job. Kenny Williams, Hot Sauce again. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Oh my God. They're great. Now Kenny Wu I'm used to, but the other one I wasn't used to him or whatever. Funny as I don't know what. I mean, quick with the whole thing. It's funny. He was funny.
Yeah.
I hope this is their next shows.
Yeah, Kenny was hilarious. He's so funny. Then he stopped everybody and started snapping and joking on me, which I thought was hilarious.
He was It was with the quickness, man. It was so good.
And this is what we do here at the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team. It's nothing but love. Y'all know that. And I'm just glad that it all worked out, obviously. And I just really felt it took me to a whole nother level. That Janice, who's new, it's like anybody coming to your house brand new. You want to make sure your house is clean.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You don't invite folks over to your house less clean. That's why you don't like nobody coming over unexpected because you don't know how your house looks.
Exactly.
So we made sure that the house was clean so Janice can walk through. And when Janice walked through, it was nothing but love because of you guys.
Yes. Shout out to y'all. Thank you. Thank you. And let me just say, Prentice is one handsome looking brother. I watched the documentary. But I was like, yo, you look a whole lot better. Like that's one handsome brother right there. Let me just say, shout out to Prentice. It was so good to meet you. Yes. He's handsome. Prentice is handsome.
Is he in the chat room?
Yes. Yeah, he's somewhere in there. Let me see.
Listen. Princess was in the back of the room surveying the landscape. Okay. Princess was in the back in his glory, seeing he had that look in his face. Maybe he might want to snaggle up something if he wanted to. But it was only practice for Princess. The Godfather solo that was sitting right there in the front had on one of his signature hats on. And I felt proud that he was there. I felt good that I was in his presence.
Right.
Because sometimes it's actually the reverse. Sometimes I feel like I'm grateful to be in you guys' presence. Like you guys are coming to see me, but then I'm there. I'm like, I'm glad I'm to be here to be around you.
And that's exactly how I felt. I felt like they were the superstars, like, okay, they're to start a show, I'm just here, grateful to, yes. That's how I felt.
And guys, if you wasn't there, we had a few funny moments on the stage, and one of them was, I said, Janice, do a news story real quick, and then I cut her off, and I acted like Tamiko, and I was like, Tamiko's like, I don't do the news no more. That was all Janice. I used to do the news. I don't do that no more. And it was just a funny banter going back and forth. So the love on the stage was amazing, and thank you guys so much. We truly, truly, truly appreciate you. Shout out to Samantha Singletary, one of our longtime supporters from back in the day, who purchased a ticket and showed up, and thank you. All right, let's get to some front page news.
I just want to say one more thank you.
Go ahead. I got this is that show. It's a recap. It's a recap, guys.
It's a recap. I just want to say thank you to Nikki Sunshine and Jamie for having us there as well. Nikki was doing her thing in that back, man, getting that food together. And I love them. What a great couple. You talk about your celebrity couples. That's it for me right there. Those two. I've known them for quite a few years now and watched them and just think, man, how fortunate are they to have each other? So fortunate. And so I just love them. So thank you. Shout out to them. Yes.
And again, and like I said on stage, the creation of the Shawn Harvey Morning Show Future Wake Up Team was actually a Ray DeJean. Ray DeJean had everything to do with this show each and every day. And Janice and I were on the Ray DeJean show. Ray fired me, and then a week later he fired Janice.
He fired us all. But look, a week later, everybody was fired. Tom Joyner was gone. Everybody was gone.
Yeah, everybody for the station was gone. And the funny thing, again, which I forgot to mention on the show Saturday, Jamie Roberts was the sales manager at this radio station.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Right, Janice?
That's how I met him. Yep. He sure was. Exactly.
And so it was all full circle on Saturday night. Saturday afternoon. And we truly, truly appreciate you. And shout out to all the folks that couldn't make it. It's all love, man. God bless you. We're just glad that you guys are in the chat room this morning, and we get back to business, and we'll keep talking about it. And then in a few days, we'll get Miss Miko take on her experience.
Diane Hall said the food was delicious. She said it was delicious. I didn't get a bite of anything, but let me tell you, I'm going to make my way back there just so I can have some of the chicken and waffles that I was, smelling out there. Like it, yeah. I'm going to make my way back over there. So
Diane Hall, I said a Diane Hall, and I'm going to bring back the shout outs. Janice, you don't even know nothing about the shout outs and where the heart's at and the jingles. I'll give you some video on how we used to shout out the chat room. I said I was going to bring it back, and I didn't bring it back. And then I brought back the chat room. Janice, we used to do a chat room member of the week. I'm going to bring that back for the 15th time. and we're going to honor our members, and I promise you guys that. All right, so let's get it 24 minutes after the hour. Thank you so much. And again, and Diane, it was so fitting that Diane Hall was, who's one of our original members from back in the day, Janice. She was sitting next to my mom, and I thought that was like
Oh.
that was poetic justice. I think like my mother's there, who I have the longest relationship of anybody on earth, obviously, continuously, right?
Yeah.
And one of the founding members of the chat room sitting next to my mother. So I thought that was very, very
Now,
special.
was she on the right or the left of your mom? I wanna
She was, I do apologize to my mother friend Carrie. I didn't show her no love. I forgot to recognize her. Shout out to mom. When you listen to the show, just tell Carrie once again. I apologize. Shout out to my mother's friend Carrie, who was there. My mother and her friend, they're friends for 75 or 80 years. They've been friends a long time. So shout out to Carrie. God bless you. And I do apologize for not acknowledging you. That was my fault. I was all caught up. So shout out to my mother's friend. Now, Diane Hall was the woman that was sitting directly next to my mother. She was right next to my mother on the right. On the right of my
okay, by the staircase. Okay.
No, by the staircase.
that was left. Okay, the other right.
Yeah.
Okay.
She was by the kitchen door. And she was
Okay.
sitting there, and then Samantha was on the next to her. So if I can remember clearly, Diane Hall was sitting directly next to my mother.
Okay, she and I spoke. Hey, Diane, the beautiful, lovely Diane. Hey, girl. Hey.
Yeah, she's been one of those original members, and I truly appreciate her and her husband. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
All right,
She said your mom had her cracking up because your mother is funny.
Yeah, she be wilding.
Funny. Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, let's get to some front page news. Let's get to all of that. And guys, if you have anything, if you have your experiences, good, bad, or indifference, just let us know. Okay, what you got?
All right. Well, I want to do a little bit of a follow up on the whole Jimmy Kimmel Live thing, since his suspension, indefinite suspension of his live late night talk show, which ended abruptly last week, Wednesday, September 17th. It has triggered a massive boycott movement. People are speaking out by canceling their subscription to Disney, Hulu, ESPN. They're talking about not watching ABC. They're telling people don't fall for the $2.99 subscription deal that they're trying to pass out for 6 months, because they lowered their prices now because they're trying to maintain. Market watchers are saying that Disney has lost about $4 billion over the weekend, or was it overnight or something crazy? They lost money, but people are talking about avoiding Disney parks, their cruises, the merchandise. They're even calling for advertisers to put an end to the ads that on ABC altogether. So just they're asking advertisers to just please boycott ABC. And I guess they may end up doing that. If people stop watching ABC and Disney, why would you spend your money advertising someplace where people aren't even paying attention to? They're not even looking. So, but yeah.
We're already pushing back. Okay, continue.
All right. So anyway, yeah. So the Google, according to Google Trends, they're saying that the search value for how to cancel Disney Plus hit a high. A 12-month high. I guess people were on there just like, well, how do I cancel this mother? I'm out of here. Okay. There are a number of celebrities, actors standing out, standing up against it, speaking out against it. Some of the people who have movies on Disney right now. One of the shows is called She-Hulk. They're saying that she canceled her subscription as well. Oh, and you know who else is speaking out? Ted Cruz and Tucker Carlson, mainly about the right to speak, free speech, but still they're speaking out too, and which I thought was rather surprising. But what else are they saying? So yeah, lawmakers are getting together, media organizers are getting together, and they're trying to figure out what the heck is going on here. What happened to free speech? So they're gonna talk about the fact that the FCC was pressuring the networks, and they can't let that go on any longer. So yeah, so a lot of free speech advocates are coming together, and that's basically it. That's what I know so far in reference to the Jimmy Kimmel live late night show, which was suspended indefinitely. So here we go. What say you, Shawn?
Well, wait, let me see. I got a guy. Wait a minute. This is a guy that. Let me see what this guy got to say.
Already pushing back.
Wait.
What?
Now, some Americans are already pushing back. We've heard that business and money was part of the threat here. So some people using their money and wallets are immediately canceling their entire Disney subscriptions, which of course covers a lot more than just ABC, to say they don't want Bob Iger's Disney products. If this is the censorship agenda, the anti-First Amendment cave that they sign on to, and then they're echoing that in their own platforms online.
Yes, that's Ari. Huh?
Welcome to the show, guys. Only place on earth where you get your morning started, right?
Yeah, that was Ari Melber. I love watching him, but I stopped watching him and a whole bunch of other shows when you know who came into office. So yeah, but I love him though. But go ahead anyway.
Only place on earth where you get your morning started, right? Shawn Harvey on the show featuring Wake Up Team, the one and only Janice Segure. Janice is she's not a virgin to the show anymore.
Well,
She's still a new jack, but she busted cherry the other day. She's good. Now, shout out to Janice's husband as well. I said, hey, let's take a picture. He was like, oh, no, I don't want to take a picture. I said, nah, bro. Gotta get into too much love in this. So the almighty Disney, who buckled underneath the Donald Trump, the president of the United States, which it is, and that's factual what it is. And I know some people don't want to mention his name, and some people they feel a certain way about him. Janice Segure feels a way about him. She can't even say the guy's name, but
I prefer not to.
But we put ourselves in that position. Let's not forget. I'm gonna remind you guys until the cows come home that 30 to 40 million Democrats didn't vote because y'all was sitting there, y'all didn't like Kamala Harris or Joe Biden. And you stayed home.
And let me interrupt and say, I know a lot of people who said my vote doesn't count anyway. I'm like, are you kidding me? It's going to count for the other guy, you know?
Right, exactly. So now that we are in the wrath of his madness, and I'm not talking about the Queen Latifah song, we are feeling the pain, okay? We are feeling so much of the pain that, God willing, if we're around a couple of years from now, your punk asses better go out there and vote. And vote Democrat to get rid of everybody. We need a Democratic president. First of all, we need a Democratic Congress if we could get that. Then if we can get a Democratic president, that person will come in and wipe this whole mega agenda off the slate.
Yes.
So please, if this time or the next time it's time to vote, you can't use the excuse no more. I don't like this particular person. At this point, it's just got to be somebody that is in line with our beliefs as far as politics is concerned.
Yes.
Get that person in office because Donald Trump is not going to stop. He can't run for president anymore. There's no way he was trying. He entertained the fact that maybe he could run again by changing some amendments. And excuse me, guys, I lost my voice. He's going to try to have his own son run for president. Don't you think JT Lance, whoever that guy is, the vice president, he's not going to be the president. Don't get it twisted. He's not going to run for president. Donald Trump is going to keep this in-house. Don't be surprised if one of his children run for president. Because we can't have no monarchy or royal kind of politics here. And I say all this to say this is why they trying to really mess with the First Amendment rights in this country. Free speech, they are going right. It's the First Amendment. It's one of the most important amendments other than slavery when they amended, I think it was the Fourth or Fifth Amendment, when they amended slavery for us. So for the people that's out there unsubscribing to Disney and taking away all these and boycotting Disney is the right thing to do. Let them feel it in their pockets. Disney don't have to worry about Donald Trump pulling the plug on the FCC license and not airing. That should be Disney's least problem. What they should be worrying about is all the millions of people that subscribe to them.
Their supporters. That's where it's at. It boils down to the people, the supporters.
Keep that same energy, guys. I don't even have Disney. If I had that Disney Plus or whatever that is, I would get rid of it immediately. So I say this, and put a number 1 in the chat room, guys. If you have Disney Plus, put a number 2 if you don't. Because if you do, I advocate for you to get rid of this. Because what they did to this man to violate his First Amendment rights is disrespectful. Now, Jimmy Kimmel is suing Disney for $1 billion because they violated his because they violated his contract.
Yes.
There's 7 words that he can't say.
Mm-hmm.
And if he says these words on national TV, it's violating his contract. Mm-hmm. He didn't say none of these words on TV. He had an opinion about something that happened, which he has every right to do. Is protected by the First Amendment laws in this country and his contract.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So because they did the knee-jerk reaction and suspended the show indefinitely, which, by the way, now there's hundreds of people that are not working, maybe thousands of people, because it's a residual effect, because it affects other people and their employment.
Yes, this is their last week of payment, by the way. Except for Jimmy Kimmel. He'll still get paid. I'm not sure. I think he'll get paid to the end of his contract or whatever. But yeah, he's still getting paid. But the other folks, this is the last week. So
to have a knee-jerk reaction with not even consulting with Jimmy Kimmel, not even saying, yo, Jimmy, you know, we're underneath a lot of heat right now. We got to suspend you for 2 days. We'll bring you back on Friday. They didn't give him not even an opportunity to plead his case, or even if he wanted to apologize. They just shut the show down. So because they shut the show down, and it's very impressive that my Babylonian friends, because there's a lot of Black folks that got Disney. This sound like a Babylonian thing. It sounds like a lot of Nordics have this. It sounds like a lot of Scandinavians have this. To my Scandinavian, Nordic, and Babylonian friends, keep that energy.
Yes.
Take your time shares. Cancel your time shares.
Yes.
Cancel your Disney vacations. Nobody goes to the park, the Disney World, Disneyland, whatever. Anything that Mickey Mouse cut one of his ears off. Everybody can catch it. And this is the appropriate action on what America is doing right now. I like Good Morning America on ABC. I'm not gonna watch it. I do. I like Robin Roberts and Michael Strahan. Michael Strahan is my favorite morning neighbor. I'm not doing it, Mike. I got love for you. I'm not doing that. Because what they did to Jimmy Kimmel was horrendous. They could do that. And now the Trump administration fired the U.S. attorney in Virginia because he found nothing against James. What's her name? The state attorney in New York, James. Find out her name.
Letitia James?
What's her name?
Letitia James?
Yeah, Letitia James. Trump ordered him to find some dirt on her so he could fire her. And for 4 months, he didn't find anything negative or anything that they can prosecute against Letitia James.
Yeah.
And guess what Trump did? He fired him.
You're fired. He thinks he's still on the Apprentice.
So guys, put a number 1 in the chat room if you have the Disney Channel. Janice, do you have the Disney Channel?
Yeah, we have the Hulu, Disney, but we're canceling today. We're done with that. Yeah, no Hulu.
So wait a minute. Hulu is owned by Disney?
Hulu, ESPN. I don't know about HBO. I'm wondering about HBO because there's a new package deal now that includes HBO. And I'm like, well, are they a part of under the Disney umbrella? Like what's up with that? But yeah, I'm out. We're out. We're done.
Guys in the chat room, what did they say? Let me get in the chat room. God, what are you boycotting? Are you boycotting guys or you're not?
Let's see, who's boycotting?
Who else is in the hey DJ, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on, wait a minute. I'm in the chat room right now.
Okay.
DJ Tall Guy, where the hell were you at on Saturday? Dwayne Stanton Holmes, where the hell were you? You are one of the kings of Harlem, bro. You didn't stop by, bro? You didn't stop by the brunch with the Shawn Harvey morning show? What's up with that? Diane, Danielle Williams, God bless you. It's good to see you. Georgiana, thank you so much for you and your homegirls showing up and supporting. God bless. Tall Guy, where the hell was you, bro? I needed you there. I catch you on the next one. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, you were talking.
Guys, cancel anything Disney. Let's do it if you don't mind.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's see what happens. Because you know what? If this is successful, I mean really successful, then people I think will really realize just how far their buck actually goes. And maybe we'll start, protesting other issues because it seems like so we protested Target, right? And that seems to be falling off the map. But I don't think enough's being done. Like, people, I don't know, maybe they don't remember. I don't know. People are still going in there shopping. So I think we should pull back on our money. Definitely pull your subscription from Hulu, Disney, whatever you have. Yes, I'm all for that. Boycott.
The guys in the chat room, God bless you. Only place on earth where you get your money. All right.
Yeah.
What kind of subscriptions y'all have? Put in the chat room, guys. Let's be honest. You guys in the chat room, Leonard Roy, God bless you. You guys in the chat room. Leonard Roy is our resident. He got heavy mental issues. Nobody likes him on the show except for me, Janice.
Who's that? Who?
Leonard Roy, he's in the chat. He's one of our veteran listeners and supporters from back in the day. And he comes in the room every once in a while now. I'm back in the day, the chat room, they didn't like him at all. I was the only one that had his back. He made a funny video about Cindy J and the other young lady, Barbie Cologne back in the day. But
it didn't go well?
It didn't go well. But Leonard, God bless you. Know that I've showed you so much love, even though I was heavy they were criticizing me real heavy. But I stuck to my guns. Even when I had your back and they hated me for that, I said, nope, Leonard is a part of the show, but long as he's not being disrespectful, because he was one of those guys that was disrespectful in the middle. I mean, in the beginning. But I got love for Leonard. Met him in Atlanta one time, and God bless him. So, Leonard, welcome to the show this morning. Okay, what else you got?
Well, Dwayne Holmes said he's going to Disney World. He said, when are you going to Disney World?
No, you know what? You know what? Since he got a lot to say, you know what? Now
he said cancel Amazon. What the heck?
He said, "Well, no, he's not. He's not going to Disney World. You know where he's going?
Where?
Because he didn't show up at the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the brunching with the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up team. I got a prize for you, sir." Because Janet gave out a bottle of wine or liquor, whatever she did at the show. And Dwayne, because you didn't show up to the brunching with the Shawn Harvey Morning Show, and you say you're going to Disneyland, I got another trip. Guess what, Janice? We are sponsoring a trip for Dwayne Stanton Holmes
Where to?
The Shawn Harvey Morning Show is going to put him on Carnival Cruise. Are you ready to go on Carnival Cruise? Because guess what, Janice? I got a preview for Dwayne for his trip for Carnival Cruise that is sponsored by the Shawn Harvey Morning Show. Would you like to see it,
I'm
Janice?
waiting. Yes, I'd love to see it. Come on, bring it on.
Bring your bitch ass down to Carnival Cruise Lines, the trap house of the sea. Be sure to bring your EBT card so you can enjoy malt liquor and the finest loud this side of the unemployment line. And don't forget to bring those hands. We don't want you to catch a fade while you twerk your funky pussy all over the dance floor. Be as loud as fucking possible. Live your goddamn truth and catch some motherfucking hands while you wear your life vest at the splash pad. And don't forget about our chicken fingers. They're worth a whole ass beating, cuz. Enjoy all of our features and amenities while you indiscriminately beat the shit out of each other. And tipping? Fuck tipping. You is kings and queens and shit. How dare service workers ask you for gratuity in exchange for great service? Gah, fuck. Safe sailing from all of your truest niggas over at Carnival Cruise Lines.
Oh my God. I don't know if I should laugh or cry. Oh my God.
Dwayne Stanton Holmes, that's your trip. Sponsored by the Shawn Harvey Morning Show.
Yeah, that's your trip.
That's right.
He said, oh no.
And then you're going to actually DJ on the trip for free, and people going to be dancing like this while you playing your music.
And who is the dude in the background laughing?
And Dwayne, when you get home from your bullshit trip by not making people dance because you were a horrible DJ while you was on the cruise, when you get home, this is what your lady gonna be saying to you.
With you, I don't fucking like no other female out here. I love nobody else but you. And my 2 kids. How can you tell me that? To just go and be happy with someone else so you can be happy with someone else? Is that why you're telling me to go?
Poor thing. Ooh, child.
Shout out to Dwayne Homestead, a DJ tour guy, WBLS, New York City, one of the most popular, hottest DJs out in the building. All love, my brother. Go ahead, Janice. What else you got?
Let me see.
Are you all right, Janice? Janice, you okay?
That's it. Oh, I want to say everybody get out and vote. Do the primary because you were talking about, getting out and voting for the right people or whatever. But yeah, get out and vote. Don't forget about those primaries because that's where it really starts. I mean, it matters a lot there. So, but that's all I got for right now. What else you want to talk about, Shawn?
Okay, so yesterday, guys, let me just say this real quick. Yesterday, they had the memorial for Charlie Kirk.
Oh yeah, right.
Out there in Arizona at the football stadium. And they had massive security. Obviously, the president was there and the vice president and all the other and honored them. And like I've always said in the beginning, no one should lose their life for again, this was free speech. Right. And like what Charlie said, he disrespected black folks.
Yeah.
He went on a run with black folks.
Yeah.
He had a personal vengeance, and Charlie had a real problem with black folk.
Yeah.
Okay, but at the same time, he didn't deserve to die for it.
No,
he really didn't. He really did not deserve to die for it. And guess what? His wife is picking up. His wife gave a speech yesterday, and in the speech, I should have loaded it up. I forgot. She said in the speech that she got emotional, right? Janice Segure.
Okay.
And she said, because they're very religious, the conservative right, they're very, the conservative Babylonian is very religious. Like a Billy Graham religion. Remember Billy Graham back in the day?
I remember Billy Graham.
Yeah. They Billy Graham. They not Baptist religion. That's different. That's my
Yeah.
family.
Billy Graham's sermon in the morning.
Right, right.
Sunday morning sermon. Go ahead.
And she said on the podium, and guys, we truly appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. She said on the podium that she's going to forgive the guy who killed her husband.
Mm.
And then she started crying. She said, "I forgive you," and started crying. And then Donald Trump got up there and said, "I ain't forgiving anybody." And I wish, well, hear me out. He goes, and I'll give the sound bite for it tomorrow. He goes, and I wish bad on, I'm paraphrasing. He goes, I wish bad on my enemies. I don't like my enemies. He said that on the stage. And he said, he looks at the wife and he goes, "I'm so sorry. I know that my beliefs are a little different than yours, but I ain't forgiving nobody, and I don't give a damn about my enemies." And hold on.
Wow. Everybody
No,
must have
hold on.
cheered. Woo, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
No, yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Well, everybody cheered, but you know what? There's part of me that agree. I agree with that. And I've said this on this show plenty of times. You pray for my downfall, I don't give a damn about you, especially if I know it. If I know that you are praying for my downfall and my family's downfall and the things that I do in my life, I'm going to do the same for you. I'm not doing all that forgiving thing. I understand the concept of forgiving, and I understand the concept of don't do it again. And I do understand the concept of, okay, we can make amends. I've made amends before in my life plenty of times. And I know some of y'all have in the chat room as well. And some of y'all, like me, have made the amends in distress. Maybe we didn't even want to do it. We did it for our kids. We made amends for our job. We made amends because we didn't really want to, but it made our lives a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
No question about it, because I know I've been there. But if I know that you're praying for my downfall,
Mm-hmm.
and I know you wishing bad on me, I'm not forgiving you. Listen, I'm cut that way. I don't give a damn about my you dead to me game is crazy. So some of that I do agree with, because I got to keep it real, because you're not going to sit there and pray for my demise and interrupt my peace when I did nothing to you.
Mm-hmm. I get it.
Or they call it haters. No, you don't get that pass, sir or ma'am. You don't get that. I'm going to give you the same energy you gave me and that you're giving me, especially if I know it. And then here's at least the one good thing about it is when you know that somebody's praying for your downfall or your demise, or that they hating on you. The one good thing about it is that you know who that person is, because there's a lot of people around you that's close to you that's hating on you and wishing for your demise and all these bad things, and you don't even know it.
Right.
So shout out to the people that I do know that pray for my downfall, because I don't give a damn about your ass. Because I'd rather it that way than me not knowing. Because trust and believe, I'm just keeping it on Shawn Harvey. In my lifetime, I've never been a hater. I'm gonna give myself a round of applause for that.
Okay.
Janice, have you ever been a hater before in your life?
Yeah.
Okay, let's clap. Thanks for your honesty. Thank you. Let's clap.
Yeah. You know, wishing that someone would just die, just fall off the planet Earth already, will you? But hey, I will never take another person's life. What?
Right, and we have talked about that on the show. How many people we had killed in our head?
Took a debt to me.
I killed 17 people in my mind. Gone. So sometimes I do agree. I understand the concept of forgive and forget, and I'm going to forgive you. And it took, I guess, for that woman to believe so much in her religious base, which is nothing wrong with that, to say that the man who killed her husband, she forgives him. I admire that.
That takes a lot, Shawn. I just
That
wonder if
takes a
she's
lot.
really sincere, though, about it, because how are you going to forgive somebody so quickly for something as devastating as that? Like how you can't even forget about what happened. You're still hurting from all of this. It takes a really big person to forgive someone for taking something away from you like that. They just got married, what, 2021? They got married. They have two children who are both under the age of 3, I think it is. Like, how could you forgive someone that fast? Your heart hasn't even healed yet from what you're going through. So I wonder if she was even sincere about what she said, even though she
What
was emotionally crying and everything like that. But that could be just the energy in the room that brought her to tears. You know, like, is she sincere? Is that she just saying what she think is the right thing to say?
Welcome to the only place on earth where you get your morning started right. Shawn Harvey morning show. Wake up team with the queen herself, Janice Segure. Special shout out to everyone who came out on Saturday night. Saturday afternoon. I am still riding on that natural high. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Janice. Janice? Are you still running on that natural high?
I'm still running on that natural high, man. Yes, yes, and receiving more love in the chat room. So y'all, thank you. Shout out to y'all. Give them a clap because y'all the true superstars over there.
They're giving you a lot of love.
They're giving us both some love. They're giving us some love. Yeah.
So guys, before we go, listen. That's why I'm for the death penalty, especially if someone did the crime. Like if you knew 100% that they did it. Because I'm not for the death penalty if there's questions about it. You know what I mean? Like I'm talking about if there's someone if there's questions about the crime. Now we know that this person 100% did it, and they did this horrific crime. I'm for the death penalty, and that goes to where that I'm not forgiving that lady. You're absolutely right. God bless her. I'm not there. Someone takes out my loved one like that. Well, I'm not forgiving you. Now I understand the concept of forgiving because you don't want it to rot out your soul with resentment or anger because someone did something to your loved one. I get the concept of it. No question about it. But does that apply to me in real time, which I would never hope I would ever have to feel like that?
Yes.
But knowing me, I'm just keeping it on Harvey.
Right.
We're not forgiving nothing like that. So then if I have to risk my soul for being gutted out, then I would have to take that chance and heal naturally on my pace. But to forgive somebody, now there are some things, and this is just for me. There are some things that are unforgivable. Sorry.
I don't know.
I've been on this earth too long. I've been on this earth 17,615 years.
Well, you know what But I say some things just take time. It takes time, and maybe one day you'll realize, carrying around such, grief, it mentally it can be draining. It can hurt you mentally, physically, hurt you, cause sickness and disease within your body and what have you. So you have to find a way to let it go. I just think that she's jumping a gun a little bit like this. This is extremely devastating. How are you going to forgive somebody? I think it's just talk right now for her. She needs therapy. Like her kids need therapy. Her family, they need therapy. How are you going to forgive somebody when you're trying to deal with the whole entire process, the entire thing? So, but eventually, and I'm not against the I am against the death penalty because I don't think it's right for someone to take another person's life, even though I pray I never see, the like of that person again. There was this one chick. Well, never mind. I'll tell you that story another time. But anyway, that's how I feel. I'm against the death penalty.
Well, and guess what? Hey, Princess, did you hear Janice? You said you was one of the handsome, flyest guys in the building.
And
Okay. And look, and Prince is right. Cancel all your subscriptions and get a jailbroken Fire Stick.
yes.
Right. Guys, let's follow along with Princess. Like, why are we paying for all of this anyway?
Yeah.
Why?
Why are we paying for all of
Why are
that?
you paying for this? All right. Well, guys, listen. Put a number 1 in the chat room if you enjoyed the show today. Put a number 2 if you did. And I didn't get a chance to be in the chat room today. Sister Soldier, is she in the chat room today?
Oh, you know what? I didn't notice.
Shout out to our unofficial official moderator of the chat room, Sister Soldier. Janice, wait till you meet this woman.
Oh, yes, she's there. Sorry.
Wait till you meet this woman. This woman is a joy. So God bless her. All right,
Yeah,
guys.
I asked for her. I asked about you, Sister Soldier. I asked about you.
Sister Soldier, where were you?
Looking for you.
Where were you, Sister Soldier?
Let's see if she say anything. Let me see. They're putting their ones in. Yay,
Good.
they enjoyed the show. Yay.
Good. Thank you. Thank you, guys. We truly appreciate you. All right. So,
wait.
what happened?
Welcome for the bottle. Where is she? Who said that? Somebody said it went up really, really fast. But somebody said, thank you for the bottle. You are very welcome for the bottle. Hope to be able to do that again for everybody the next time around as well. Yeah,
You gave somebody a bottle?
I gave bottles out. I gave some what did I give out? What was it? Jack Daniels. I think it was Jack Daniels.
Are you
I gave
serious?
some wine. I gave some vodka to people. Yeah. I gave Alizé out. Yeah, I gave some bottles out. I have 4 bottles I gave out. Mm-hmm.
Y'all clap for Janice. They making a lot. Her and that husband over there, they making a lot of money over there. Yeah, clap. They live real good. They the only folks that live in that part of Long Island that got a billy goat in their backyard.
We get our own free goat milk. Yeah.
When Janice no wake up, you hear bye. All right, guys, let's wait. But before we leave, let's remember, guys, we want you guys to please, if y'all don't mind, let's keep the momentum going. We want you guys to participate in this Janice Segure sponsored event, which is part of this show. And guys, we want y'all to be a part of what we're going to do. And this is what we're doing.
Yes, and let me just give a quick shout out to Prentice. Thank you so much for the tequila, my favorite drink.
What?
Tequila. Yes, Prentice sent Miss Miko and myself a drink while we were on stage. Yeah, we both had our little tequila going on. So thank you. Yes.
Hey, yo, bro, what's going on, bro? What
Got
you
us
doing?
charged up. Yeah.
Hey, Keeping It Real, Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up team. Guys, let's keep the momentum going. We want you guys to get dressed up, take a picture. We're going to give out a prize for it. On October the 3rd, 31st, we're going to get dressed up. And everybody, paint your face or do whatever you're going to do. We would love for you to participate. We do have prizes for the folks that win. So please, we would love for you guys to participate. Anything you want to say about it, Janice, before we get out of here?
Yeah, get your stories together also. I'd love to hear some of your stories. Please share some creepy story with something, crazy that has happened to you. I got a few stories that have happened to me that was rather creepy and scary. But yeah, let's have some fun with this whole thing. Dress up, get your stories ready, call in, and share with us.
Come on, guys, Keeping It Real for the month of October. Okay. And then
All right.
what we're going to do is we're going to have a contest winner on the 31st. So we appreciate you. Janice, you got
Yes.
any last word for these folks?
Peace and love, everybody. All you beautiful people. I hope you have a beautiful day.
Okay, we see you guys on the social media side, and then we see you live on Thursday. Let's go. Let's wave at them, Janice.